How to care for a papyrus plant. Papyrus plant belong to the genus Papyrus. This tall, robust, leafless aquatic plant can grow 4 to 5 m, 13 to 16 feet, high. It forms a grass-like clump of triangular green stems that rise up from thick, woody rhizomes. The stems are rigid and triangular and have white pith inside. The pith is the source of papyrus paper. Papyrus plants were one of the most important plants in ancient civilized Egypt and used for paper, woven goods, food, and fragrance. Steps. 1. Know that papyrus grass is considered a sedge and prefers moist, warm environments and hence suitable for water gardens and bogs. You can grow papyrus from seed or division. In most zones, papyrus is an annual or hardy perennial. 2. Plant it in appropriate environments. Papyrus is usually planted by rhizomes in moist, fertile soil in pots and then submerged in an aquatic environment, or it can be planted directly into 3 feet (0.9 meters) of muddy soil to hold the heavy stems upright. 3. Consider the zone you're trying to plant in. Papyrus plant is suitable for United States Department of Agriculture zones 9 to 11. Mulching in Zone 8 can help protect the roots, but the foliage will mostly die in winter. 4. Pick a good location based on temperature and sun exposure. Papyrus grass needs full exposure to sun for growth, but can also be raised in partial shade. They also need to be sheltered from strong winds, and for best effect, they should be allowed to form a large colony. Papyrus can tolerate annual temperatures of 20 degrees Celsius 68 degrees Fahrenheit to 30 degrees Celsius 86 degrees Fahrenheit. 5. Use a balanced fertilizer in spring to support the growth of the stems. Treat papyrus with a balanced liquid fertilizer diluted by half every month in spring. Use the fertilizer during the time of watering to avoid fertilizer burn. 6. Cut the plant in the autumn when the stems begin to turn yellow. Dig out the roots of the plant and remove the excess soil. If the plant was grown in a water garden, pull the pot out from water and allow it to drain. After it drains, remove the plant from the pot and trim the roots. Cut the rhizomes, which are discolored or damaged. 7. Propagate papyrus with seeds or division. You can cut the papyrus rhizomes into groups of 2 or 3. Then repot the divisions and grow them as individual plants. 8. Keep the plants out of winter weather. Papyrus has no frost tolerance and should be moved indoors for the winter. Supply artificial light if you can't give an indoor papyrus plant enough sun during the winter. 9. The papyrus plant can also be kept in large pots with saucers to hold water. In the winter in Zone 8A and 8B it will totally die down, but if it is in a protected place, such as near the house, it always returns in the spring. It can also be rooted in water. Tips. Pruning can be done to remove broken stems. Papyrus plants grow well in any good potting mix. You can pot them in any larger containers. Papyrus grow really fast when planted in spring. Papyrus grass has no damaging pests except rust fungus, which can discolor the stems and foliage. In the correct zones with light and moist conditions, papyrus grow easily. Warnings. The plant needs to be kept moist. Papyrus seeds do not germinate easily and can take a month or more to sprout. Papyrus plants cannot survive winters with freezing temperatures. Hence, they must be taken indoors during winter and supply artificial light if exposure to sun is not possible.